Tēnā koutou katoa, good evening. What a pleasure it is to be able to again gather as a school community to celebrate the 2023 year and look forward to 2024. I mainly wish to address one issue this evening. That is the significant matter of enrolments in Year 7 and 8. For the last 4 or 5 years I've reported on the role of pressure we're under and the frustrations with the process and attitude of parties we need to deal with when trying to get a roll increase. For 2024, there were initially over 60 preference students that were not able to be accepted for enrolment at Year 9. I acknowledge Mr Hart and his PA Joe Fitzgerald, who each August are at the coalface addressing the understandable concerns, disappointments and frustrations as families are advised their child did not gain entry and are on the wait list. This, even though they are preference students and otherwise have done everything required to gain entry. There is simply not enough space to take all preference students with a roll of 615. Your board considers it must do whatever it can to ease that pressure while staying true to the Edinburgh charism upon which the college is founded. An education that is inclusive, culturally diverse and catering for those in the margins. In our view, it is those in the margins that are likely to be most impacted when we have a considerable waiting list. The Christian Brothers, as our proprietor, have reiterated at every proprietor meeting the importance of an inclusive education for our community. A committee of the board was established to investigate the pros and cons of St Thomas's becoming a Year 9 to 13 school. The considerations that the committee took into account have already been circulated to the community, but included such things as whether such a step was in line with the college's mission, whether the current structure provided accessible education for all, and the impact it would have on the culture of the college. Your board is confident that such a step would not impact negatively on the cultural brotherhood our young men experience. That is not to say there won't be partial challenges, but your board considers the school and staff are well placed to handle those challenges. Ultimately, the committee recommended to the board that the ministry be approached seeking a roll increase with the proviso at our end being the Year 7 and 8 intake. On a personal level, as an old boy who many years ago commenced STC at Year 7 and whose 4 sons all commenced at Year 7, this has been a decision that has weighed heavily on my mind. Putting aside the mixed emotions, the ongoing cost to the community of not obtaining a roll increase is too great to ignore. Negotiations commenced with the Ministry of Education for a roll increase on that basis. The proposal was met with endorsement by the Ministry, who could see we're doing everything we could to provide for our community. For the first time, the Ministry had been engaging and helpful over the course of this year. We do not think this would have been the case without the Year 7 and 8 proposal. The Ministry have advised us that our application for a roll increase from 615 to 685 has merit. This is a substantial roll increase. That the application is considered to have merit is a significant step. There is still a consultation process that the Ministry is currently undertaking. Whilst nothing is set in stone, we're confident that we're moving in the right direction. Financially, the school is sound and the school provides a lot for its students within a very limited budget. The roll increase comes with increased staff funding that will enable the school to provide for that increased roll and continue to strive for excellent academic results across the board. I thank you, the school community, for supporting our young men engaged not only in school but outside school activities. That extends to the commitment and energy of those seeking and helping fundraising and sponsorship. These outside school activities are not only beneficial to our students, but also enable our community to connect and are a major factor in the vibrancy of the college. It is great to see cultural overseas trips are scheduled again next year. To close, I thank Mr Hart and all staff for their commitment to the college. They have a passion for students to reach their absolute potential. We are very fortunate to have Mr Hart lead our school and the staff who engage with our young men. The incredible job they do in all facets of school life and the time they commit cannot be overstated or taken for granted. I congratulate the Year 13 and other school leaders and wish them well on their future endeavours. I wish you all a safe and happy rest of 2023 and upcoming holiday season.